Hang tight. You know, how long have I been preaching that, bro?
Yeah, you have, yo. And you know what? That's something I knew too. I should have been here. I was just being lazy.
All right, we good. We're on live. But anyways, let's open up, guys. Here's a big question, okay? How many of you guys are stay-at-home parent?
Does the doggy count?
Yeah,
That counts. That counts. That counts.
if the dog
So,
count, if the dogs count, that's me.
how many of you guys here are also parents or grandparents but still have a 9 to 5?
Mm.
Okay? Can you actually earn income online?
Yep.
You know, that's the big question in 2026. You know that? Because there's so many skeptical people.
Mm.
And let me tell you, I'm not bashing any industries or anything like that. Okay? Different strategies work for different folks. Does that make sense?
Yep.
You got two types of people. You have people who just want to make money. Agree?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
But you got people that have conscience on how they make their money.
definitely.
Does that make sense? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not saying that even you need to make money and you're desperate, you're going to make it regardless, right? But at the end of the day, if you can't sleep good at night because of the way you made your money,
Mm-hmm.
there's a problem.
Yep.
There's a problem. Does that sound like temporary or long term?
Long term.
What? Temporary.
Temporary, yeah.
Temporary.
Temporary.
Against, yeah.
Temporary. If you don't feel good about yourself, that's definitely temporary. Now, how long have I been preaching to you guys almost like a pastor? I'm not a pastor. Okay, I'm not claiming to be a pastor. Okay, about the webinar funnel for you to track who you on your list, what leads on your list, so you know who to look for when you get on a webinar.
Yep.
How long have I been practicing and preaching that for you guys?
Long time.
Since the community start. Listen, if I had to go that back and Cynthia was here, I've been practicing and preaching that from the day I started DGC.
Yep.
We had this funnel back when we were using Nowsite.
Yep. And that's the shame
Now,
of it.
Brahim, you can share now your wow moment.
Nah, I just said, Kim, you're the man for creating that funnel because so listen, I Cheryl taught me this a long time ago, guys. When you're inviting people to something, right? And it's a Zoom link or something like that. You want to funnel them to. You want to get them in a capture page first. One, so you know who to look for, like Kim is saying on the webinar, but also so you know who you can go back and follow up with, right? And also so you don't give away that lead to somebody else because it might not even be somebody on your list. Like I just did a live right before we got on here for 33 minutes, right? And I had about 5 people from that live that are going to be getting on that webinar tonight. So say I was just leading them right to the Zoom link. Some of those people, they don't got real names, like, people get on, they have their whatever their internet name is or whatever. I wouldn't have known who those people were. But because I drove them to the funnel first, right? And they registered. Now I got a notification in my email. Okay, this person registered with their name and their email at the very least. So now I know who to look for on the webinar, and now I know who I can follow up with.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you, as somebody that was in network marketing for since 2017 and have I've been growing a list since that time, right? And I've been building sales funnels and email campaigns. I'm telling y'all, by the time I got here, I wanted to do the bare minimum. I'm talking about, like, I was so burnt out from the years and years and years of doing all of those things that I started skipping some of the things that I knew I should be doing. right? I mean, it's just, and that's one very small thing. The only reason I hadn't done it here is because I didn't feel like creating a whole separate different funnel for that, right? Like I was lazy about it. Like now, if I had Now Site, I probably would have did it because Now Site you can create it in seconds. But HBA funnel builder, it's a little more involved. It's not like AI just doesn't make your funnel for you like Now Site used to and all that kind of stuff. So I never did. Kim, our fearless leader, he was not lazy, right? And Kim created a webinar template for us to use. All I had to do was request it. You know what I'm saying? Like he worked that out with HBA and everything. So I hit Kim up. I said, yo, you know what? Let me stop playing and let me get this webinar funnel together. So I hit Kim up last night. I said, what do I got to do? He said, just email the people at HBA, tell them that you want the funnel and that I'm the admin. I did it. I had it in seconds, got home, hooked up my thumbnail for it, shot a little 30-second video for it, and bam, it changed the colors, and bam. Now I got it for every single webinar that and it, I mean, it works, man. Like I've had invited people to that webinar before. I had no idea who the hell they were. Now I do.
Did you put a domain to it?
Not yet. Not yet. But like I got it linked to my link tree, right? So
Yeah,
like
yeah.
so it's just once they click on it from there, they just go right to the thing.
I'm
But
about
I'm
to pull
I'm gonna
it up.
create it. I'm gonna create a domain for it tonight though.
Yeah, I'm about to pull it up for them to see it here. Hold on. Damn, bro. You and Jeff are gonna get along just great.
Yo, Kim, go to my link tree and show them mine.
Well, I got access to HBA, bro. I could
Oh,
get
okay,
it from
okay,
them.
okay. That's right. You can see everything in the back end there.
So
Nice.
this is Brahim's, right? And
Yep.
this is the one that I created for the community where we can do the template, right?
Right.
So you see, guys, that was my number one question, guys. That was my number one questions when I first came to DGC because I've always been trained when you generate traffic, it needs to be trackable, it needs to be scalable.
Yep.
How many of y'all agree to that?
Mm-hmm.
Right here.
Now, how do you track or scale if you've got no idea who on your list is going?
Yep.
Guess what? Now, why is it so quick that we can get back to him the way that we do it at PPP? Anybody know?
Why is it so quick that we can get access to this?
No, we can get back to your leads after the webinar.
Get response.
Get response.
Quicker than that.
Your email.
Phone number.
Analytics.
Oh, phone number. Yeah,
Phone
yeah,
number.
true. Yeah, true. Phone
Phone
number.
number,
Yep, phone number.
which is something that is not being taught, or I guess they have their own reason because the automation is supposed to be where you're not tied to a phone or you're not tied to your desk, right? You do your
Well,
2 hour workday. But I don't know about you, picking up the phone is no problem. I mean, even Martha has been able to contact someone on her lead. You know,
right.
they're not here now, but she subscribed them to the community, right? And but they
I
just
think a
didn't do
lot of
anything.
people they're nervous with that. Because they don't know what to say. They don't. So a lot of people are nervous picking up the
But
phone and actually
but
talking to
but I
somebody.
Martha, you want to unmute real quick?
I mean, I'm
You
not.
did
I'm just
you
saying probably why
no, it's
DGC
cool.
is
It's
that.
cool. It's cool. You didn't know what to say, right, Martha? You didn't know what to say.
Right,
But
I think you coached
but
me.
I coach you, right? I coach you on what to say. Does that make sense?
Right.
Yeah.
So she went back and forth with me on the text and say, okay, what do I say? How do I approach? Guys, you got Brahim, you got me. We've been doing this for a long time. We can coach you on how to approach that person. That's no
Didn't we have a
problem.
three-way with him? You, she, and I?
Yeah, and then we did a
Yep.
three-way, and then we did another person. We did a three-way Zoom, right? I
Yep.
mean, That's how it is. It's called the three-way,
Yep.
right? And on the three-way, all you're doing is third-party validation.
Validation.
That's all you're doing. That's all you're doing. But when someone comes in the community that way, don't you think it's a stronger lead?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. Not only is it a stronger lead, they stick around a little longer.
Mhm.
like like Zuli did one. The guy name is Jim, right?
Yes. Oh, gosh, yes.
But we're still working on him, but he hasn't left yet. I mean, he's still hanging on to the last straw, but he's hanging on.
He built his community. He got his
Yeah,
community
Wow.
set up.
he's building a community. He just want to do it his way. Hey,
Yeah,
we don't
exactly.
hold nobody hostage, right? We don't hold
Yeah.
nobody hostage.
Yeah.
So, but whenever he decides he need help, are we here?
Right.
Yep.
We're here. We're not going anywhere. We're here to stay. But you guys see, the way you could build a funnel through HBA is bar none. Number one, the most inexpensive tool. Two, a most efficient when it comes to bells and whistles. And I don't know if you want to say anything to that, Raheem, because you've used a few systems and you know what some other system does and versus what HBA does.
Yep.
So
And yeah, well, I'll tell you this. Like when I was when I was in Now Site for and for a long time, that was like my main source of online income. And I used to argue with Justin all the time about the funnels because yeah, you can make them quickly, but they had the features were terrible. And like if you went to like ClickFunnels or even I used HBA, like I probably started the first time I saw HBA was in 2018. And in 2018, their funnels were better than Now Site's funnels. It's just that I was making a lot more money with Now Site. I wasn't going to promote HBA at that point in time because it was a conflict of interest, right? I had a buddy in my downline who wanted our entire team to start promoting HBA, and I was like, dude, hell no, we just built a whole team in
Mhm.
Now Site. We're not doing that. You know what I mean? But the features here and for the price. I mean, Kim, just think about it. Now site got up to, I mean, at some point, people were paying three, four, some $100 in a month
yep,
sometimes. You know what I mean? For all the different things that they had, but
because
nothing,
they kept throwing
new
new things,
things.
and people
And
would put an add-on, another add-on, another
yep,
add-on.
and it would be like they were a jack of all trades, but a master of none. You know,
Mm.
and with HBA, their main focus is sales funnels. That's what they do. So they make some of the best funnels that I've ever seen. I mean, these funnels are definitely on. I haven't looked at ClickFunnels in years, but ClickFunnels used to be the standard, and ClickFunnels is like 200 and some dollars a month.
It's more
230,
than that
200.
now.
It's
It's more than that to get
it's
the same bells and whistles that you got here
with
now.
this
It's more than that,
right with the same bells and whistles you got here. ClickFunnels is a ridiculous amount of money
but it's
and
more difficult to use.
way more difficult to use. So yeah, no, HBA is it's a great funnel builder. Like I said, that's the other thing, y'all, is that they have been around for a long time. They're
Mhm.
not new, so they're not going anywhere. You know.
They're going strong, close to 10 years now.
Yep. Yep.
They going strong, man. They going strong, you know.
Yep.
And that's a plus for us too. You know, that's credibility. Now,
Exactly.
who who wants
In
to
the online space, you want to look for longevity because
who
yeah.
eh, who here says it's so hard to get leads for HBA? Tell me, please. Tell me the truth. Okay.
I can't say that because I haven't really tried. I ain't gonna lie.
I haven't tried
Listen,
either because I'm too
listen,
busy.
listen. I have a one-on-one with the founders tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
They just released a tool you won't believe. Okay, everybody know who Paul is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One of the co-founders, Paul, right? Okay,
Right. Yes.
his conversion ratio is 20%.
Mm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That means convert to customer based on the number of leads. He's
Mm.
getting 5 to 10 leads a day. And you know what he does? All he does is shorts.
Mm.
That's all he
YouTube.
does. He has one long form. That's it. One long form. He broke it up into like a gazillion shorts and takes the shorts and drive them to the long form. He gets 5 to 10 leads a day for the past 60 days. You do
Mm.
the math. Okay? 60 days. Let's say average 5 to 10. Let's call it 7. Somebody do the math for me. 7 times 60.
420.
Do 20% of 420.
84.
Hey, you guys are good. Well, Martha, I
Yeah, he's
needed
better
you.
than me.
Where were you at when I needed you in school? Guys, 84, right? He's been signing up the triple residual. That means you make $128 per person. Okay? Per month. Somebody do the math. Let's say that we'll be conservative. Half of 84 times 128. Tell me what that
Crap.
number is.
We need a calculator for this one.
5,376.
You disappoint me, man. You disappoint me.
I need a spreadsheet. I need a spreadsheet.
5,376.
What is it?
Say 5,376.
No, it's more than that.
Oh,
128.
Oh,
128
128.
times.
Oh, go ahead. Times
Yeah,
42.
times what is 84 divided by 2? That's 42, right?
42.
42.
That's what
I
yeah,
got,
so I got 5,000.
I
That's
got
what
what Zoe got.
yeah.
Times $128?
Yeah.
Yeah.
5,376. What math,
A month.
what
A
math
month.
did you do?
So is it? I would think it's a higher number. So, remember, I'm the only Asian guy that failed math, right? So,
Right. That's why I was 5,000. Don't make me wrong. I was just like,
so
okay,
okay, so you're saying it's 5,000 what?
376.
All right, let's call it 5,300. Okay?
Mhm.
For doing 2 shorts a day?
Yeah. Wow.
Who would do that? Who would
Yeah.
do that?
Yeah. Sounds good.
Kim,
Why? Let me tell you why. There's a big difference between reoccurring and daily pay.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Big difference. You know why?
Yeah.
Daily pay
One time
has
thing.
a lower retention.
Yeah.
HBA, let me tell you the key. The key is you hold their hand for the first 30 days. And if they're a legacy customer and they use HBA, you got your legacy funnel, you got your webinar funnel, you got your community funnel. Where they going?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They ain't going no damn where.
Yep. Straight up.
That is literally the chassis of their car. Without a chassis, what is a car?
Nothing.
Bro, you can't even hold your wheels together.
Bill,
You're sitting on the ground. Do you guys see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
If I were you, I'd bring everybody and their mother and father and cousin and brother tomorrow. I'm going to give you the new release of what corporate has released, that all you got to do, right, is turn it on.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you got to do. Turn it on.
Let's go.
That's if you're a premium customer.
Correct. But they also have the one without the premium. The premium basically allows you to have the leads in your funnel.
Mm.
The non-premium, you don't get to know who comes in. It just works but you got no idea who's coming in. Make sense?
Mhm.
And to
So you'll
up,
be back. You'll be back at square one, like legacy. Like you don't know who's coming in through your house.
so to upgrade to premium, what is the cost?
You can do a $1 14-day trial. Okay. And in the 14 days, you can keep going or you don't keep going. But let me tell you something. Okay. Here's the one thing you can't overlook. Yeah, premium might be 125. Okay. But you get one customer. Let's say you use this funnel that is turnkey. You get one customer. I'm gonna tell you this. My last 8 leads all became premium. Not even one of them stayed at $35. Why? Because of the value. Does that make sense? Because of the value. So
Yep.
guess what? Let's say you struggled a couple months with the 125, but now you end up with 8 customers like me that are premium. Was it worth it? You're in profit mode. Dude, you got Rudy. Rudy, you going to work. You got $800 coming in every month. Extra. How you going to look at your boss? Now be civilized, okay? You can say something, but be civilized. Look, Raheem, you got 10 customers. Every single month they pay their $100, right? How you look at your boss? Because you know why? When you know you can get 10 customers, getting 10 more is not a big deal. Getting
Right.
another 10 is not a big deal because you already know it's doable. Does
Mm.
that make sense?
Yep.
Mhm.
So when in back of your head, you know it's doable, guess what a natural, normal person say? I want more.
Mhm.
Yep.
Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Here's the one thing you gotta learn in this business. I call it the people business. Rule number 1, you are never satisfied. Never. You can be proud, you can be excited, but the minute you are satisfied, you start choosing your tune.
Mm.
Because in business, you either grow or you die. Does that make sense? There is no
Mhm.
maintaining. There's no maintaining. Okay? Numbers never flatline. They either go up or they go down.
Yep.
Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Right? So this is important that you understand that. For me, what I would love to see is all of you at least break even.
Mhm.
2 customers. Regardless. Let's go. Funnel builder, premium, all in, just 2. 2. You know the average person knows 2.5 people
Yep.
besides their spouse, besides their children or grandchildren. We're talking 2 people on an average outside of family. That's why
Doesn't
network marketing love the comp plan called binary, because all you need is one left, one right. Yes? What's your question, Martha?
doesn't that what you're talking about get into just like network marketing where we're chasing people?
No, it's automation here.
Yeah, but
You're
we
not
still
chasing.
have to go out. We still have to go out and let them know somehow, right? Am I missing something?
No, it comes from your content, your shorts.
Oh, okay. And I have my funnel with HBA for my get response and all that. Now, under what conditions would we need additional funnels? Are you talking about additional funnels?
No, this is included. Your webinar funnel, we designed that for each and every one of you for having HBA.
Yep.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah.
You just need to ask corporate to add that funnel for you, so that we can add that funnel to your collection. Does that make sense?
No, well, I'll get with you later.
Okay. You're VIP, so you got all the privileges that you can possibly get in this community, right? So let me tell you guys, for me, that was so big. It was so big. I mean, I almost literally want to run. I gotta stop everything and fix this problem. That's how I felt about it. Okay. You want to know the profound thing?
Hmm.
Last week I revealed to you guys 72 customers, correct? Out of 72, only four. Four are 1400 English and three are 1400 Spanish. Okay? The rest of them is all 900 English. How many of those do you think came from the webinar?
Half of them,
About 60.
about 60. Okay, so more than
60.
half.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
60 out of 72, guys. That's only 12 that didn't.
Yep.
Okay? Let me tell you why. I'm going to give you the psychology on this, okay? And I'm going to go through some material with you guys, and I'm about to blow your mind away. So if we go over a little bit, please forgive me, okay? So let me tell you this. You do your content, your first trust check. Where is your first trust checkpoint?
In your newsletter.
Your first trust checkpoint, they opt in, right?
Oh.
First trust checkpoint.
Oh, yeah,
They
yeah, yeah,
opt
yeah.
in.
Okay.
They opt in. So once they opt in, what's your second checkpoint?
Good.
The ready
Oh,
page or the call to action.
open the
They
email.
re- I hope you guys are writing this down. Okay. First checkpoint is your opt in. Second checkpoint, they reply back to your email.
Oh yeah.
That's the second checkpoint, right?
Mhm.
So, like, first base, opt in. Se- Hopefully, I don't lose you guys on baseball, okay?
Mhm.
Okay. Second base, right? They reply back on the email. Third base, you ready? They told you they're going to the webinar. You know that right now, the webinar is the most underused tool of the whole platform.
Yep.
You know why I know? We have the same stinking numbers of attendees every single webinar.
Hmm.
It's about an average of 300. I'm a numbers guy. I can't count, but I can read.
Yep. And
Does
that's
that
how I
make
got
sense?
converted. That's how I got converted. That's how I got in. Was from the webinar.
Me too. Me too.
Yep.
The webinar is what gave me enough information to get in my car and drive to Texas. Now, most of you guys won't do that, but the person who introduced me knew me. Does that make sense?
Right.
Right? So, guys, ladies, okay? We're on third base. What do you think home run is? This
When
is a
it
trick
when it
question.
when it
This is
once
a
they
trick question.
once they purchase.
Not when they purchase. Not when they purchase.
When
I'm
they
going to
attend,
tell you.
when they attend, after saying they're going to.
And I'm going to tell you, even me, I need to work on this. Because out of 72 customers, a lot of them are not here right now.
Yep.
Does that make sense?
Hmm.
When you actually hit a home run is when that new customer comes to the free workshop.
Hmm.
That's when you hit a home run. In my opinion, you might not agree with me. When they purchase, in my opinion, you hit a foul. You hit the ball, it just didn't quite go where you wanted to go.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I hear you.
Okay. Sorry, Martha. This like the baseball talks. I'm sorry.
When they hit it, when they purchase, you're calling it a foul?
A foul. That means they hit the ball, but the ball didn't quite land where you want it to land. It landed in the bleachers. Does that make sense?
Where do we
So
want it to land? If that we wanted them to buy.
when you hit a home run, is when your customer comes to this workshop.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you hit a home run.
Okay.
That's, in my opinion, that's when you serve that customer.
Because they
Because
join.
now you're not just giving them a fish, you're teaching them how to fish for a lifetime.
Oh, okay.
That's called a home run. I'll give you an example, okay? You don't hit a home run just because you save somebody. You hit a home run when they can walk the talk and talk the walk. Does that make sense?
Right.
Same thing. Same thing. This is the best way I can relate it, right? It's not because they accepted the faith, but they gotta walk through the faith. They gotta live that faith. Does that make sense?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Legacy, same way. Not just because you purchase, right? No. When you're able to use what you purchase, that's a home run.
Yep.
You know the percentage of people who buy and legacy is collecting dust?
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
more than it's
I
more than I care to share to you.
well,
Mm-hmm.
I can say, listen, I sold this to 49 people. I know 3 that actually have done something
Wow.
with it. 3. And I've
But let me
even
tell you,
and I've
it,
reached
it,
back out to I've reached out to almost every single customer. And
is this mean that me and Brahim are lousy follow-up people? No,
Nope.
we follow up. It's just that sometimes people buy for the wrong reasons.
Yep.
Or the
The
yeah,
number
and
one
sometimes they'll
reason, the number one reason is like, you mean I gotta work? Duh.
Yep. You mean I got something you mean I gotta read something? Yes.
Well, maybe some of those words get them thinking about like done for you business, automated, and maybe they think it's super duper easy.
Automated, agreed. Automated, agreed. But you still gotta do something for the automation to work.
Yeah, you gotta drive people to the automations. I mean, it's not going to
Let me
just
ask you this.
magically appear
Can
custom.
you drive a car without sticking the key in?
Maybe they don't think of that at the beginning, is what I'm saying. You're
Come on. You can't drive the car without sticking the key in, right?
right.
Or here's the best part. You're sitting in the car, you got the key in, but you don't put fuel in the car.
Yep.
Listen, those are the things we cannot control. So what do? You have to have a filter system in place, right? It's kind of like this. You play tennis. When you hit the ball to their side of the court, you wait for them to hit it back.
Yep.
And then you keep going back and forth, back and forth. And guess what happens? You've got a perfect marriage. Does that make sense? But if you're the only one hitting the ball,
Yep.
your arm gonna get tired.
Yep.
and that ball don't come back. You be like, the hell with this.
Yep.
So that's how it works, guys. Unfortunately, I don't have a better answer for you. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, y'all ready for some good stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. So this kind of a summary of what Michelle covered, okay? On yesterday. But I wanted to see how excited you are when you see this, right? Versus this. Hold on, let me move this up a little bit. All right. So this, the little English stuff versus a picture worth 1,000 words. So the main thing she was talking about is for you to discover how to have authority. Does that make sense?
Right.
In other words, what do you stand for? Right? What do you stand for? Because most creators they struggle because the message is not clear. How many of you agree?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
You don't agree? It's okay. Accept the truth. You know, sometimes I think of the movie Few Good Men. Anybody remember the movie Few Good Men with Tom
Yep.
Cruise?
You can't
You
handle
can't
the
handle
truth.
the truth. So guess what? Slide number 2. This is your content slide. This is your content slide. If you're talking about a confused message, your solution is a clear message. If you're talking about posting without results, you need a simpler offer. You guys know that our offer is very simple. 100, 300, 600, 900, or 1400.
Yep.
That's it. There's no in between. Kim doesn't talk 600, doesn't talk 300, doesn't talk 100. 9 or 14. If they ask me why, Kim failed math. As the numbers are easier to remember. When the number is too small, I can't remember. Does that make sense?
Got it.
Yep.
My wife agree. No clear offer, you lack of confidence. So you need to build your confidence. Anybody know how to build your confidence?
Practice.
Repetition. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Practice. Repetition. Repetition. Okay? Overwhelm, you kill it with consistency. You know why I know? It used to take me about an hour to do a 90-day video. You know, each day that Michelle does the video, right?
Mhm.
You guys see how I customize it for you guys, right?
Right.
It used to take me an hour to do one. Now it takes me 15 minutes to do one. Repetition. Repetition. You guys are going to be blown away second quarter. What I'm about to share and reveal to you guys on how we systematize it, and we're going to break it down to the T step by step on every module. I gave a small taste to Rich. 2 minutes or less, right, Rich?
Yep.
2 minutes less. Why? Because people only have a 2-minute attention span. How many of you guys agree to that?
For sure.
2 minutes is kind of long. They have a 60-second span. And the last one, no direction. How do you solve that? Customer. That's your solution. You see? Imagine Monday, you focus on the first bullet point. Tuesday, you focus on the second bullet point. Wednesday, you focus on the third. Thursday, you focus on the fourth. And Friday, you focus on the fifth. Saturday and Sunday, you do recycle. You do whatever you need to do, but you don't have to do new content. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell you the biggest takeaway I got from Tim. And guys, you're going to love the topic on Tim's workshop. It's going to be leadership. Okay? But not the kind of leadership you're thinking. We don't want you to be the next Maximus. No. We don't want you to be the next Thor. No. We just want you to be you. But how do you show up? Says a lot about your leadership. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
He's going to break that down for you. Okay. There's going to be a small requirement. Okay. And I will cover that in a second. So here's your pathway, guys. Clarity to confidence. Then you become a leader. And then they become a buyer. They're not going to buy from a weak person. They're going to buy from a strong person. Would you buy from a weak person?
Mm-mm.
So
Nope.
why would you expect someone to buy from you if you think you're weak?
Yep.
But how do you build your strength? Not by the skill. You build your strength by consistency and showing up. Skills can be built. Confidence can be built. Only thing you gotta focus on doing those things is only the things that you can control. You can't control confidence, you can't control skills, but you can control consistency. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
It's very important. Last but not the least, one clear solution. When your message is clear, people understand and trust and they buy. Very simple. But what you got to do first, you got to be clear on your message. What do you think this entire quarter, anybody know what we've been focusing on?
Message.
Your message.
Your message.
The whole entire workshop is all about clarity, right? The word
Mhm.
is clarity. And that's going to be the word clarity for the entire year. Why? First quarter, clarity of your message. Second quarter, clarity of your tools.
Yep.
But whether you like it or not, we're going to get you on that bicycle. We'll let you start with the training wheels. Eventually, we'll take off the training wheels. And then we'll switch your bike to a motorcycle. Right? And then when you feel comfortable, we'll take you from a motorcycle to a Lamborghini.
Can I have a chauffeur?
Highfalutin.
Thank
Hey,
you.
you'll make plenty of money to get that chauffeur.
Yeah, because I don't know, unless it's the motorcycle, I don't know if I can manage that one.
So, through this process, you're going to build momentum. Now, momentum, guys, I could talk about momentum for 3 days. Momentum is very unique. You have to learn how to treat momentum. You got to treat it with finesse. You got to treat it with clarity. You got to treat it with bold and beautiful. You got to know when to be firm and you got to know when to let it go. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
So most creators, they don't have traffic problem. What did they have? Clarity
Conversion
problem.
problems or clarity problem.
Clarity. Clarity problem. I got all the answers on the board for you guys, right? You want to slide through this exercise and ask yourself one question. When you leave tonight, go to your chat. What do I stand for? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I think I did pretty good. I did all that in 10 minutes. All right. So let's go down to some good stuff. I need your opinion. Which one is a better picture for the promotion? Left or
Like
right?
right.
Right.
Thank you. All right. Guess what? Woo! Say your goodbyes. That was easy. Screenshot it. That is going to be your entire month reminder of what you're running for. I'm going to go around the room, okay? Which one is more appealing to you, Rich?
Oh, between the prizes?
Yeah, you got window 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you can have more than one window.
Oh, wow. 5 ways to win. Okay.
So basically, you have most guests,
Mm,
most subscribers. The subscribers that we're talking here is
hmm
the standard subscribers, right? And then you got the most upgrades. So you can't go premium or elite if you haven't even came into standards, correct?
hmm hmm
And then you got your leaderboard score. This is for engagement, right? And last but not the least, the most customers. And the inside joke of the community is that you get to keep your commissions. Is that pretty cool?
That's very
But
cool.
Dope, dude.
each and every one of you guys are going to run for something different.
Uh-huh.
And you might have a few of you that are greedy and you're going to want everything. So
Hey,
if you
Tim.
win more than one, that means you get more than one vacation package. Does that make sense?
hmm
Yep.
Okay. So again, guys, I shared this with Tim. He is so fired up, man. He's so fired up. Is it
Hey,
amazing what AI can create?
it
Yes,
is.
it is.
Hey, Kim, you see under Tim Hess where it says March 18th, and then it says
Yeah.
Mark 20th.
No problem. No problem. No problem. No
Yep.
problem. If you focus on that, you ain't gonna earn anything. Because there's no money there. The money is above that. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Good,
Now,
Abraham.
I would lie to you if I would have told you I did that intentionally. I would be lying to you,
I
okay?
know.
But now I can say it is done intentionally because I'm keeping it that way.
What does the run to date mean? What does run to date?
What's that?
What does the
That's
run to date mean?
that's how much I've earned so far this 90-day run.
Personally. Oh, for you. Okay.
Personally, which I'm a little behind, but it's not how you start. It's how you finish. Does that make sense?
hmm
And the goal is 30K, no less. Plenty of time. We still got 2 months. We got till Cinco de Mayo. Anybody know what
Mhm.
Cinco de Mayo?
The anniversary date for your group, your community.
For PPP.
Nice.
And I'm still trying to figure out what can I do to do something crazy for you guys on Cinco de Mayo. Okay? So, this is the promo. Look, you guys, look. Oh, man. So, here's a small discrepancy. You guys need to all, I don't care who does the affiliate. Anybody has an affiliate with Amazon?
No.
Not yet.
Who's going to volunteer to create an affiliate so we can all buy the book from you?
I'll do it.
All
Well,
right, well, hurry up.
use mine since I'm an author and I'm published author with Amazon.
Whoever, listen, whoever is the first person to drop a link in the community.
Okay.
It's
Fair
okay.
enough?
All right.
Okay? We need a link and we all need to buy this book. It's like a $6 or $7 book. Okay? Who moved my cheese? You don't have this book, you're gonna feel so lonely in this workshop.
I have the book.
I have the book. Read it
Hey,
many years ago.
so you're ahead of everybody. You're ahead of everybody. Okay, that's good. That's good. But guys, if you don't know Tim is by far his mindset. I don't know that there's many people that would be at his level of his mindset to even have a decent conversation because he is so far up there. Does that make sense, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But he's given us a piece of his mind for 2 days. I got him to agree to 2 days. How many of y'all excited for 2 days?
Let's
Oh,
go.
yeah.
You guys were already excited to pay 47 bucks for 1 day. This time, you get 2 days.
Woo.
Isn't that amazing?
Yep.
It's awesome.
All right. And just so you know, these thumbnails were all created by Rich App.
Yay.
Nice. Nice.
Y'all give me a feedback scale 1 to 10 quality.
They
Looks
look
pretty darn
great,
good.
dude.
What you
Yeah, they
think,
look
B?
really
Him?
good.
All right. You ready to see some more thumbnails?
Sure.
All right. This is the one that I did for this workshop.
Very cool.
See? You gave me 3 choices, right? You see?
Nice.
This is the one that I did for 190 days.
Wow.
Those are
Cool.
good. Yeah, those
Yeah.
are good.
And they're all getting amazing views.
Nice.
The videos are getting amazing views. I'm getting a lot of traction.
I
Okay.
like those down there with the Hermosi.
Hey.
That's awesome.
So there's a guy, his name is Ryan. He has a community with about 100,000 people, right? And the thumbnail he had was Ryan roasted Alex Omozi. And he roasted him on the about page that he just opened up a new community. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
It's not too
Right.
expensive. It's only $1,000 a month. So
Whoa.
look, that's the small entry. Okay,
Mm.
that $1,000 is his standard. His
Mm.
premium is 8,000 a month.
Damn. Wow.
His elite is 30,000 a month.
Damn.
So what do you think?
What's he
He
offering?
not playing around, huh?
Nah, he
No,
ain't
he's not
playing
in the
no
head,
game.
not messing around.
Okay. So here's what I've learned for you guys. In your descriptions of your videos, let me kind of pull one up. I'm going to show you. Okay. In your descriptions of your videos, let me blow this up so you guys can see it. Okay. So when you go to your descriptions of your videos, right? Here's what you need to do. Let me kill the volume. All right. When you go down the description, move this to the side. So when you go here and you click on more, so number 1, okay? If you want a high SEO, you want to put your link, whatever destination you choose, you need to put it in the first 2 lines.
Ah.
Then when you click more, and if let me tell you, if you got the word school inside of your description, you're automatically gonna get a higher rank. School right now, it's like the trending of online.
Wow.
So not only will you SEO for YouTube, you will also SEO for Skool. So
Mhm.
today they just announced on Skool, they've made the whole platform SEO driven.
Mm.
Do you know how huge that is? That means when you post content in our community, you want to think SEO, what people search for. Every piece of content in the community is SEO through the entire Skool platform. So title matters, topic matters, content matters, everything matters. Especially those of you who have owners of Skool community, right? You want to think that way when you have content. You need to think when you're posting it, is this something that people would search for when they search for on Skool and out of Skool? Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Right.
Another thing you cannot miss, and it doesn't matter whether it is a short or long form, is you need to have timestamps. Very important. Okay. To create timestamps is very easy. Ask chat. My video is 4 minutes. I need timestamp within those 4 minutes, and just copy and paste the transcript, and it'll create the timestamps for you. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
And all you gotta do is copy and paste. And you need to have your CTAs.
Yeah.
Now, what I've learned is also your CTAs needs to be connected to your first link. You can't be sending people all over the place. They need to have one clear message. What I'm giving you here is $1 million nugget. I went and fixed my entire channel. Here's how you can do it for those of you guys who have lots of videos already, right? You ready?
Yeah.
Go to YouTube Studio. Okay? When you go to YouTube Studio, because otherwise you'll be doing this one video at a time. Okay? There's a trick. So when you go here, right, you're going to select the videos on that whole page or whichever video you want to fix, right? When you go here, you're going to click edit. And when you edit description, and just add one line, and it will add that line on top of every video without you having to go to every video. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what I did. Okay. And then once I added the line, I just went back and adjust each one of them, like the spacing, to make it look
Right.
presentable. That makes sense?
Right. Right.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't have to retype this whole thing for every one of them. You can do it just on one click. Okay?
Okay.
Anybody know where I learned this?
From that YouTube dude.
So I learned the concept from YouTube, but I learned the logistic from the mastermind in HPA.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Okay.
Because if I didn't learn this in the mastermind, I would have been doing one video at a time.
Yeah.
And you know, Kim would be there forever, complaining, moaning, thinking there's gotta be a better way.
Well, I got something else to do tonight after the webinar.
So guess what? The more you put the school logo on your thumbnail, the higher SEO you will.
Whoa, okay.
Mm,
It doesn't have to be big. It just needs to be somewhere. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
right.
Because it's in your description. You put it in your thumbnail, it connects. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, for those of you guys who do TikTok, don't hold it against me. Because I don't know if this works for TikTok. This is just for YouTube. Okay?
Yeah.
Look at some of these other thumbnails I've done. Is there more? Oh, that's it. That's it. Yeah, that's it. But I've been pretty busy with Rich app, because if you go here, hang on a second. Let me get out of here. If you go here to his app, I've been doing some thumbnails, guys. You can see the collection. I've been doing some thumbnails.
Nice. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Very cool.
So this is the one that I got for the outlier video, and this is what I changed it to. Now, one thing I did request, Rich, is maybe give you guys some prompts. Like, I'm pretty familiar with how to communicate with AI, but a brand new person might not,
Right.
right? So you gotta know the basic stuff when you communicate with AI. So because you see, I had to add a few more things in order to get it that way,
Uh-huh.
right? Does that make sense?
Right.
So Rich, very good responder, and he's probably gonna have no sleep tonight working on this for you guys.
That's right. I'm gonna get on it tonight for sure. Matter of fact, if anybody else has any feedback from using the tool, let me know and I'll fold it in.
All right, awesome.
So that's all I had for you guys. Why you don't want to miss tomorrow, guys?
Because we're going to see that new HBA that new HBA feature.
Well, I guess Brahim the only one who listened, huh?
I'm intrigued.
Bye.
I thought we were gonna see a sneak peek today, but I guess it's
I want to
tomorrow.
see
That's
what's
all good.
going on.
Oh, that's right. You're
No,
having the meeting tomorrow. You're having the meeting tomorrow.
I
So
got the
then you'll.
meeting tomorrow to get the full in and out.
Ah, nice, nice. Okay.
Now, last thing I want to say, a lot of you guys are premium. Take advantage of your premium benefits. Let me tell you, Paul and Mike are both 7+ figures. Okay? In this industry. And I've never seen someone to that caliber shows up literally every day. Most people at that level, you're lucky to get them once a week. And not only that, their average session is almost 2 hours because they stay until the last question gets answered. Every single day. That's the kind of support level you have. Like, if I were you, how many of you guys feel like you could learn more about HBA?
I definitely could.
Here's what I recommend you do. You write down your questions and ask your questions in the morning.
Yeah, the 8 a.m. is the meeting you recommend going to?
Right, 8
8 a.m.
a.m.
Pacific.
Pacific, which is 11 a.m. East Coast time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? You will get so much. This is how I learned HBA, guys. This is how I learned. Because when I knew that I could get my questions answered, that's all I needed to know.
Yep.
And boy, you think I'm about 20 times worse than Martha when it comes to questions like this.
So what are you saying, Martha? Your questions are fine.
You find, Mark, you're a walk in the park when it comes to HBA when I attend these premiums meeting. I'm not kidding.
No comment. No comment.
I'm serious. That's how bad I am. I'm just telling you right now. That's how bad I am.
And
Okay?
don't you learn because you ask questions?
Exactly.
That's right.
You don't learn unless you ask.
That's right.
Like, hey, look at this morning. The trainer says, I need engagement. I said, I know you didn't tell Kim you need engagement. I gave her so much engagement, she's like, mute.
No.
So I put a comment inside, say, don't ask for something you wish for if you're not going to want it. Because you guys know I love engagement, right?
Sometimes.
No, I mean, there's a time when to know if it's part of a recording and you know you don't want the question to the end, yeah. But if it's something we open up for question, just open up for question. You see what I'm saying? So, because sometimes we use the content of these recordings to put in a community. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So it's all good. It's all good. We love you guys either way. Okay? But I didn't do too bad. I went only 10 minutes over.
Yeah.
This is probably one of the better ones.
Good thing I'm knocking my content out in the morning now instead of at night like I used to.
All right, man.
All right,
Any
Awesome.
last
y'all.
Thanks,
minute
Kim.
questions? Any last minute questions?
No, y'all getting on the webinar tonight?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You never tell you what. I want to tell you guys how to leverage these webinars. Anybody here does not know how to screenshot?
Oh, all right. I agree.
You need to screenshot every single slide that Michelle shared. Take those slides, throw it in the chat GPT, get ChatGPT to summarize that webinar for you.
Hmm.
What you do is take the notes from there and make it into a bullet point note and make it into a checklist.
Hmm.
If you do that, you will see that that checklist will help you improve your income producing activities. That's what I do every webinar. And what you will realize, every single webinar has the same structure, just a little bit of tweak here and a little bit of tweak there and a little bit of tweak there. But
Hmm.
the main structure is exactly the same. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I hope you got some nuggets today.
We got
And
a lot
I
of
hope
nuggets today.
you got
Yeah.
some value today.
For
Okay?
sure, man.
And everybody say thank you to Reach. He did so much with this app. It is amazing.
Appreciate you, Rich.
You're welcome.
Thank
You're
you,
welcome.
Rich.
You're welcome.
And I
Yeah,
can't wait. I can't wait until we get the engineer and the compliance guy together to see if they can salvage that free ads thing that we
The
started.
free ads. I gotta get.
Yeah.
I gotta get you the beta testing, Rich.
Yep. Do that.
There's a code. I got
Em,
you.
are we still meeting at 7 Central?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Oh, that's right. That's the webinar, huh?
We
Yeah.
can skip it if you want.
You sure?
Yeah, I got some stuff I can work on.
Okay. I didn't want to hurt your feelings. I'll see you. When do I see you again? When do I see you again?
Friday. Wait a minute. Yeah, Friday at 1.
Okay. All right. We'll see you Friday and we'll get all that stuff set up for you, okay?
Oh, okay. Bye. Hi,
All
All
right.
right, guys.
Bye.
You guys have a good one.
See you
Okay?
tomorrow.
You guys have a good one.
All right.